Well, good evening and welcome to Frenchtown, Montana. Frenchtown High School. We're over in the middle school as the Valkyries get ready to take on the host team, Frenchtown Lady Bronx, here on Saturday night. Scheduled for 6:30, running, probably about 20 minutes behind tonight. And, of course, the boys will play after this. But first up is the Bigfork Valkyries taking on the Frenchtown Lady Bronx here. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, had a chance to sit down and talk with head coach Courtney Gunlock here before the ball game and find out about last night, and then also ask her some questions about tonight's ball game. And this is what she had to say here on the pregame show. Pregame brought to you by SJW Land Surveying, providing all your service you may need when it comes to land surveying at 8090 Montana Highway 35, Bigfork, Montana 59911. Across from Harvest Foods, Stu J. Willis, 406-529-8171, or S. Willis at sjwlandsurveying.com. Get a hold of them. Here's what head coach Courtney Gunlock had to say on the pregame show.
Day 2 is Saturday, late game, 8 o'clock. It's the Vikings taking.
Yeah, tried to find it here. I had it previously, and I believe
Welcome back to Frenchtown. It is Saturday night, and the Valkyries have one of the last games of the night, 6:30 here. Pre-game show with the head coach Courtney Gunlock of the Valkyries. Kind of like what Coach talked about yesterday, kind of a rough start in the first half, but you guys, after that rough start, really battled back against a Dillon team had 3 girls that were 6 foot. I mean, you guys never gave up and had a chance at the end. Talk about yesterday's game and what you learned from that and what you have to do better today against Frenchtown.
Well, we definitely did not shoot very well at all. Going 3 for 12 from the free throw line is really poor. So we definitely need to improve our free throw shooting, and our shot selection needs to improve at times too. The girls are really nervous. I think they settled down after the first half and we started performing a little bit better, but we need to be a little more patient on offense. I thought defensively we did much better in the second half and actually handled them on the boards better as well. So, we just got to keep improving. They're a seasoned team. They had plays. They were pressing already, and we just have gotten through the basics. So, I told the girls, losing by 2 to that team that's probably one of the better ones in the state, at where we are at the season, I'm excited for where we could be at the end of the season.
Yeah, we talked yesterday pregame that before you guys played about it's not what happens at the beginning of the year, it's really what happens at the end of the year and how you learn from those games and make yourself better. You got a whole new team, some new starters that even in Campos that really hasn't played basketball, but I thought she did a pretty decent job yesterday on the boards, and then as well as she made a little jumper. I think she scored 3 in that game. Talk about that, and then Kenny Wade in the fourth quarter hit some huge threes, and then Peyton as well.
Yeah, no, I thought Summer played really great and very strong for how young she is. You know, there were times that she was a little messed up on what defense we were running, but that's just how it rolls. You know, that's youth and inexperience. So she's a very quick learner, and she's very athletic, and she did really well against those bigs. And Kenny coming in after, you know, not shooting great in the first half, I kept telling her to keep shooting, and she did, and she found her shot, which almost brought us back for a win.
Well, yeah, she tied it at 37, you know, and then you guys had a chance. And then down here in the corner, I thought, obviously in the other gym, but that steal on the inbound by Peyton with under 10 seconds to go, I thought she had it, and then she fed Chloe and what they called the traveling violation. We had a chance to win that game, and then Dylan goes down and hits that last second shot. But you guys, what I will say is, even though you didn't play as well in the first half, struggled shooting, you can always play defense, but you guys never quit and you battled back.
Yes, we did. We never quit, and I'm really proud of those girls, that they kind of settled down, and we're just going to continue to improve. And so, you know, we had a chance to win, and that's what we want every game.
Well, you take on Frenchtown. They got the 6'3" Mason Quinn, but they lost their shooting guard, the lefty, last year, number 5. So it'll be a little bit different look for Frenchtown. What is your plan to help shut down Quinn, first of all, probably your first priority, and make somebody else beat you?
Well, I think she had around 20 points last night, so we definitely have to try to stop her scoring as much as possible and keep her off the boards. We got to keep Brayden out of foul trouble. Last year we found ourselves in massive foul trouble, which hurt us during that game. So, you know, Brayden's got a big task to try to shut her down, and we need to get help from the other ones. And they have a couple good shooting guards that we have to stop as well. But I think if we can put some ball pressure on their guards and pressure them, they're not as good of ball handlers as they were last year.
I noticed yesterday that you guys played a lot of man-to-man defense. Is that what you're going with? You haven't worked in the zone yet? Or I know you mostly like to play man up.
Well, we went man when the bigs weren't in, but when the bigs were in, we went back to our 2-3 zone. So we're trying to mix it up a little bit and just try to go with what's working for us.
Well, you know, that's another game. You learn from that, and you go on to today's game, and then we'll head out to Lewistown next week and take up on a couple different teams. You're going to play Custer County, Miles City, who you played last year, but also you're going to take on Fergus as well. So we'll take care of today's ball game, and we'll talk about next week when we get to that. But you know, not probably how you wanted to start the season, but always grow and learn from that.
Yeah, no, I'm actually pleased with our performance. You know, if we would have shot a little bit better, it would have been a different ball game. So, you know, as long as we're improving, that's all I can ask for.
Oh, definitely. You had some good looks and stuff that would usually go in for you. I noticed, you know, I pay attention to that, right? I go, oh yeah, you know, normally they'd make that shot, or they wouldn't shoot free throws that bad. But that comes as you get into the season, you get comfortable with each other, you get comfortable with those 5 playing together. That's what I'll say. You guys, there's nowhere but going up, and the second half, you guys really stepped up and played a lot better in the second half.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
So I'm looking forward to today's ball game and what you guys do against Frenchtown, because I am sure and positive, especially I know Peyton and Brayden, you know, how they're going to come out, you know, after you play like that. You think you played your best, you want to come out and prove something today.
Yeah, I truly believe all season Brayden and Peyton are going to have a lot of pressure on them. So I got to get these other girls to step up and shoot when they're open and take some pressure off of those two.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to today's ball game. We'll get after it here. Tip off about 6:30. I think we're running about, so people don't know out there, about 20 minutes behind or so, maybe 25. So it might be a little bit late and a late night here in Frenchtown as usual. But Coach, thanks for joining me on the pregame show. As always, I appreciate your time, and I really appreciate watching the girls over these years and how they play. Even if they don't shoot well, they continue to play the game of basketball the way they should. So good luck today, and go Vals.
All right, go Vals.
All right, head coach Courtney Gunlock on the pregame show. Again, brought to you by SJW Land Surveying. About 4 minutes till tip-off here. 406-270-7384. Let me know you're listening out there. I'm going to take a timeout right here, and after the timeout, I'm going to come back with the starting lineups here from Frenchtown, Montana. It is the Bigfork Valkyries taking on the Frenchtown Lady Bronx here in the Northwest A tip-off tournament from Frenchtown, Montana. All right, welcome back to Frenchtown as the Valkyries get ready to play the Lady Bronx of Frenchtown High School. And your starting lineups brought to you by JD Detailing, Josh Digley, 406-261-1460, in business for 5 years. He got second and then third best of the Flathead for his detailing. So if you're looking for detailing needs, call Josh Digley at 406-261-1460 and get your detailing done today. Here, first of all, starting lineups. First of all, for the Frenchtown Lady Bronx, the captain, a 6'3" junior, number 0, Mason Quinn. At sophomore, 5'9", number 4, Ryan LeSueur. At 5'8", a sophomore, number 10, Blake Hardy. At 5'10", senior, number 12, Heather Haskins, and a 5'8" senior, number 14, Maya Skinner. For head coach Tim Yeager, says by Seth Mason and Sadie Forte. For the Valkyries tonight, the same starters as last night. It'll be 5'8" junior guard, number 10, Coley Orad. One of the captains at 5'6", senior guard, number 12, Kenny Wade. At 6 foot even, a senior guard, captain number 21, Braden Gunlock. At 5'10", just a sophomore forward, number 22, Summer Campos. And then the final captain at 5'9", the point guard for the Valkyries, number 11, junior, number 23, Peyton Gunlock. For head coach Courtney Gunlock, this is by Brandy Couture, Isaac Martell, and Ellie Jort. That's your starting lineups for both teams. About ready to get underway. Under a minute to go till tip-off here in Frenchtown. We're over in the middle school and, right about 20 minutes behind. So we'll get going here momentarily from Frenchtown with the tip-off here. You can see Jeff Hibbert, and I'm not sure to the other two officials. I've seen the one before, but I can't remember his name. So tip-off going to be brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. Say hi to Marcus and Kelly and all about fine folks at Bigfork Harvest Food. Thank you for your support and grocery needs. The great bakery, amazing deli, and always gracious to us there at Bigfork Harvest Food. Well, it'll be Quinn going up against Gunlock for the tip. And Frenchtown in their white with orange numbers. Bigfork in their dark blue white numbers and a little black trim. And we're ready to go here from Frenchtown. Here's the tip. And Peyton Gunlock wins the tip from Braden underneath. Finds Braden. Braden trying to go up with left-handed. She'll get a foul. She'll get 2 shots. That's going to be early foul number 14, Maya Skinner with a personal first team foul. At the line, Braden Gunlock will shoot 2 for the Valkyries. Just underway here in Frenchtown. 406-270-7384. First shot is missed. Second shot on the way is good by Gunlock, and Valkyries score the first point 1-0 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Check that 2-0 as she makes both. Okay, gonna go to Skinner. In the corner, skip pass, top of the key, number 4, LeSueur. Quinn out top. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork, a 2-3 zone. Quinn shot up, in and out, no good. Campos battling with it. Battles out, gets it to Quinn. Quinn top of the key. She'll get it over to Skinner. Quinn grabs the loose ball underneath, knocked away by Campos. Saved by Frenchtown underneath the number 12, Haskins. And she's knocked off a Bigfork. It'll be Frenchtown basketball. 7:19 just underway here in the first quarter. LeSueur Ryan will inbound the ball for Frenchtown. 20 seconds on the shot clock underneath. She'll get it to Skinner. Shot on the way, off the glass, no good. And Campos grabs the rebound quickly, gives it to Braden underneath. It tries to feed it in. Shot by Skinner, blocked by Braden. 3-point shot on the way. Kenny Wade for the right side. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And check that. She missed the first free throw, so it's 4-0 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Quinn with the basketball, under 7 minutes to go. 2-3 zone by Bigfork, or matchup zone. Quinn looking to drive underneath on Campos. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by out to Quinn. Quinn shot on the way. Rebound no good by LeSueur. And Skinner underneath. Braden Gunlock picks out the pass from Quinn. Braden looking to drive. She gets bumped as she's driving through the lane. And that'll be the second team foul on Frenchtown. That foul, I believe, is on number 12, Heather Haskins. We'll see what they put up on the board. It is second team foul. Frenchtown inbound to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock backcourt, top of the key for the Valkyries. Braden Gunlock, right side, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded there by Skinner. Skinner going to bring it up the court, looking for Quinn. Mason Quinn with the basketball. Top of the key, Braden Gunlock on her. Out to LeSueur, underneath. Nearly loses it, taken away. Loose ball, Peyton Gunlock comes up with it. Peyton looking over, finds Campos. Campos tries to gather it, gets it out to Chloe Norad. Peyton Gunlock, top of the key for Bigfork. Looking to drive underneath, finds Campos. Campos blocked by Quinn off of Frenchtown. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. 5:39 to go here in the opening quarter. 4-0 Bigfork leads on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Chloe Norad to inbound for the Valkyries. Looks underneath. Stolen away there by Skinner. Attempted to get the ball to Wade. On the drive, Skinner kick it out to Quinn. Quinn right side, skip pass over to LeSueur. LeSueur going to drive to the left side. Out top, they'll give it to Haskins. Hardy. Shot on the way by Frenchtown. They lose it out of bounds. On the missed shot, I believe that was by Hardy or Haskins. And number 5, Bailey Hansen. Number 2, Jesse Palmer will come in the ballgame for Frenchtown here with 5:17 to go here in the opening quarter. Pressure defense put on by Frenchtown. Over to Wade. Wade, left side, looking. Peyton Gunlock. Wade cross the timeline. Feeds it underneath. Norad. Can't handle the pass. Takes a few steps. You're going to get called for the traveling violation. Into Quinn. Quinn, top of the key. She'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded there by Kenny Wade. Looks like a 2-3 zone. Underneath, Quinn, top of the key. Looks to go backdoor. Over to Quinn's shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Braden Gunlock. Peyton, right side, looking. Pull up, kicks it over to Wade. Wade left side. Braden Gunlock looking underneath. Bounce pass to Campos. Campos can't handle it. Quinn takes it away. 4:31 to go. Peyton Gunlock tries to steal it away, but out of bounds on the near side in the backcourt. It'll remain Frenchtown basketball. 4:28 to go. 4-0 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries lead early. Inbound to Quinn. Quinn, top of the key, guarded by Braden Gunlock. Looking back door. Nice pass as Lasura cuts back door. Scores the bucket on the pass from Quinn. Peyton to Gunlock to Braden Gunlock. Quickly up over to Wade. Wade right side. Going to feed it out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton, top of the key. 3-point shot by Peyton on the way out the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lasura. Lasura will bring it up. Down to 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Quinn looking to drive. Spin move. Left-handed layup. Misses it. Grabbed there by Braden Gunlock. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Valkyries. Here, 3:52 to go in the opening quarter. Valkyries up by 2, 4-2 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Frenchtown, Montana. 30-second timeout. Will stay right here. Hey, give me a text, 270-7384 if you're listening out there. Grab a quick drink of water. Lots of talking going on in the ball game for Bigfork. It's number 14, Peyton Despain. She'll come in for Campos. Braden will get into Peyton Gunlock in the backcourt. Peyton looking to drive. Brings it top of the key over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade left side. Braden Gunlock 3-point shot on the way. In and out. No, rebounded by Quinn. Mason Quinn brings it across the timeline for the Bronx. Quinn over to Palmer. Palmer looking to drive. Back to Quinn. Taken away by Braden Gunlock. Braden going to look to drive. Up, under, got the height advantage. Off the glass for 2. On a nice drive. Steal the drive by Braden Gunlock. Into Quinn. Quinn will go left side. Picked up by Kenny Wade. Over to Palmer. Palmer dribbling. 3-point shot on the way. Missed. Despain grabs the rebound. Shot by Hanson, missed. She'll give it up to Braden Gunlock. Gunlock quickly. Chloe Norat underneath. Kicks it out. Kenny Wade. Thought about the 3. Braden Gunlock. Quinn right on her because you can't shoot that 3. Quinn at 6'3", blocks it. Saved by number 4, Lasura, as was going out of bounds off the block from Quinn. 2:39 to go. 6-2 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Loose ball. Peyton Gunlock will get on the floor. Held ball. It'll remain with Frenchtown as number 14 comes back in the ballgame, Maya Skinner, and she'll replace Lasura. With 2:33 to go here in the opening quarter, Wade will get a breather. And back in is, I believe, or check that, number 3, Campbell into the ballgame. Lasura underneath Quinn, knocked away. Braden Gunlock with a nice steal. So look at go coast to coast. Gonna pull it up, pull it out. Quinn reaches in and grabs her on the arm. She'll get called for the personal foul. That's a 13th foul on Frenchtown. And Chloe Norab will inbound. Off of Quinn. It'll remain Bigfork basketball here. 2:21 to go, 6-2. Valkyries lead on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Braden Gunlock, the inbound for the Valkyries. Sets the play in motion, out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking. Over to Braden. Braden looking to drive. And gets fouled, reached from behind. It'll be on number 12, Heather Haskins. That's the 14th foul here in the first quarter on Frenchtown. One more, and the Valkyries will be in the bonus. 2 shots. As number 4, Ryan Lasura, comes in. That's the second personal on Haskins, so she'll have to take a seat for Frenchtown. Norad looking. Blocked. Quinn steals it away on the inbounds pass. And Peyton Gunlock will get whistled for the foul. And Frenchtown will inbound. Into Quinn. So a good battle here early. 6-2 ball game. Bigfork leads. We go to LeSueur in the corner. 3-point shot, no. Fakes it. 14. That's Skinner. Out. Gets it over to Palmer. Palmer. Far tied. It'll go to LeSueur on the drive. In and out, no good. Rebound grab, put up. Missed. Kicks it out. Braden Gunlock going to take it away. Braden going to pull it up as she's slipping on the court. And she came out of her shoe after grabbing that rebound. So take a timeout. Officials timeout, get his shoe back on so she continued. That's why she was slipping on the floor, and I couldn't see through the players that her floor was laying there, her shoe was laying there on the floor, the backcourt, as she come up the court. Peyton got locked to inbound for Bigfork. Into Braden, back to Peyton. Peyton looking. Drive. Out to Braden. 3-point shot, right side. Braden Gunlock in and out, no good. Quinn will grab the rebound. And Quinn up the court for Frenchtown. Quinn looking to drive in on Braden. A late whistle. And Braden will get whistled for the foul on Quinn. That's first personal on Braden Gunlock. Second team out foul on Bigfork. And Mason Quinn to the line to shoot two. Quinn's first shot on the way is good. And she'll get one more as number 10, Blake Hardy, will come back in the ballgame for Jesse Palmer. And Quinn with the other free throw. This is good as well. 6-4 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Valkyries lead. Peyton Gunlock over to Braden Gunlock. Back to Peyton Gunlock. Trap defense put on over to Braden. Braden looking under for Norad. Norad takes off and walks. She had a wide open basket but took steps first. Be turned over by Bigfork. Kenny Wade in for Norad. Back in the ball game, this senior Kenny Wade. Inbound to LeSueur. LeSueur going to drive over to the right side, give it up to Hanson. Hanson, right wing, gives it up to Quinn. Quinn, graded by Braden Gunlock. Quinn pull-up jumper off the rim, bounces around a few times. No good. And off of Frenchtown. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 51.9 to go. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Into Peyton Gunlock from Braden. Peyton looking. Defense, pressure defense put on by Frenchtown. Over to Kenny Wade, back to Peyton. Peyton looking underneath. Gives it up to Wade. Wade back out to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock on the left side. Look, floater is good. Nice floater by Peyton Gunlock. A little runner. It drops for the junior point guard for Bigfork. 8-4 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. They give it over to Hanson. Hanson knocked away by Bigfork, out of bounds off of Peyton Gunlock as he tries to get the steal. 18.3, shot clock is off here. And number 4, Ryan LeSueur to inbound in the front court for Frenchtown. Inbound to Hanson in the back court. Hanson will bring across the timeline. Looking for one shot probably. And Hardy. Stolen away by Kenny Wade. Wade got Braden Gunlock. Gunlock grabs it up off the glass. Gets her own rebound. No foul called. And a shot at the buzzer off the top of the backboard. No good. A low pass. Braden had to go down for it. Got a shot up. Thought she might have got fouled, but no whistle here. So after one complete, it's the Valkyries leading 8-4 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard here from Frenchtown. And I'll take a timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Frenchtown. The Valkyries up after one, 8-4 here. And Jack and Donna Gannier listening out there. One of the substitutions not allowed because she didn't check in before that last 15-second buzzer. So it'll be the starting five for Bigfork. Wade, the Gunlock sisters, Campos, and Norad. Quinn, LeSueur, Hanson, and Norad has to go out. Despain has to come back in. 14, Skinner in as well. In Bigfork basketball to start the second quarter. Gets it into Peyton, Gunlock. Peyton over to Braden. Braden, three-point shot. The left side is with the basketball, looking underneath. On the drive, kicks it out. Wade steals it on the pass attempt from Hardy. Wade looking, left side. Going to drive in, kicks it out. Taken away by LeSueur. LeSueur looking to drive. Peyton Gunlock cuts her off. Out to Skinner. Skinner with a three-point shot on the left side is good. And Frenchtown within one, 8-7. Over to Braden Gunlock on the left side. Kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock, top of the key, three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebounded there by Hardy. Hardy will give it up to Quinn. Quinn will give it up over. Back out to Hanson, top of the key. Over to Hardy. Hardy, Hanson. LeSueur, three-point shot on the way. High up. Goes over the top. Out of play. It'll be Bigfork basketball. Number 12, Haskins. And number 2, Palmer will come in for Frenchtown. Norad will come back in for Despain. Hanson will take a seat along with Hardy for Frenchtown. With 6:51 to go here till halftime, the Valkyries up by 1, 8-7 here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock will bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Wade. Wade left side, looking to drive. Peyton, three on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Quinn. While they're getting their looks, it's got to drop. Quickly up, LeSueur in the corner. Quinn, top of the key, in and out, no good. And trying to run it down is Palmer, out of bounds off of Frenchtown. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Peyton Gunlock in the backcourt. She'll inbound to Braden Gunlock. Back to Peyton. Peyton will bring it across the timeline as Frenchtown takes off the press. Peyton, Braden, right side, back to Peyton. Over to Wade. Wade, three-point shot, left side. Misses it, but Braden grabs the rebound. Braden looking. Pull-up jumper by Braden Gunlock. Rebounded there by Campos. Nice job. Summer Campos tries to get it Wade underneath. Taken away by Palmer. And Palmer will bring it across the timeline. We'll give it over at LeSueur. Taken away by Braden Gunlock. Braden gives it over to Wade. Wade looking to drive up, under, left-handed shot out the backboard. Gets fouled. Doesn't make the basket, but she'll get 2 shots here. She gets fouled by number 2, Jezzy Palmer. Her first team foul on Frenchtown here in the second quarter. Kenny Wade at the line to shoot 2. And she'll get 1 more here with 5:48 to go. Here till halftime. Shot on the way. Misses it. Quinn with the rebound for Frenchtown. Quickly up. Peyton Gunlock jumps in front of the pass. Intended for Palmer. Gets it over to Wade. Wade back to Peyton Gunlock. 3 on the way. Looking to run down the loose ball. Palmer grabs it on the missed attempt by Peyton Gunlock. Over to Quinn. Quinn will give it up. Knocked away by Peyton Gunlock underneath. Off the hands of Skinner. And it'll be Bigfork basketball with 5:21 to go. Braden inbounded to Peyton Gunlock. Backcourt. Frenchtown back to their pressure defense. Gives it to Braden. Braden cross timeline, front court. Oh, gave it up. Chloe Norad. Back out to Braden. Knocked away by Frenchtown. Number 12, Haskins. It'll be Bigfork basketball. And officials time. Why, Kenny Wade ties her shoes. Norad to inbound for Bigfork. Out to Braden. Braden gets it in. Had Peyton in the corner. Braden on the drive. And no call. As Quinn bumps her. Quinn drives in. 2-point shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Gunlock. On the miss by Palmer. Peyton Gunlock up the court. Underneath, finds Braden. Left side three is good. Valkyries up 11-7 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Into Palmer. Palmer across the timeline. Guarded by Wade. Top of the key. Underneath Quinn. Quinn guarded by Campos. Quinn shoots over the top of Campos. Scores the bucket. Braden Gunlock into Peyton Gunlock. Wade back to Peyton Gunlock. And in the front court goes Peyton. Peyton looking. 3-point shot by Peyton. Nothing but the bottom of the net by Peyton Gunlock. And a nice 3-point shot there by the point guard. With 3:50 to go, it's 14-9 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. We'll get it over. 12 on the shot. That's Haskins with a miss on the 3-point shot. And foul's going to be on 0. That's Mason Quinn. That is her second team foul. And a full timeout taken by Bigfork as number 5, Bailey Hansen, will come back into the ballgame for Frenchtown. Full timeout with here in the second as the Valkyries extend the lead 14-9 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I'll take a timeout here as well. Well, welcome back to Frenchtown. The Valkyries up 14-9 here with 3:40 to go in the first half. About you got Wade, Norad, and Campos in the ball game for Bigfork, along with Peyton and Braden Gunlock. So bring it across the timeline. Got it by Palmer. Peyton gonna look floater. 2 shots for Peyton as Palmer can't stay with her. The blocking foul. That'll be the second one on Palmer. Third team foul on Frenchtown here with 3:28 to go. Peyton Gunlock at the line, 2 shots. First one off the back of the rim, no good. As Coach said, 3 of 12 yesterday in free throws. They need to do a better job today at the free throw line. She'll get one more with 3:28 to go here in the first half. Shot up is good. Into Quinn in the backcourt. Quinn will bring it across the timeline for Frenchtown. She'll give it over to Hansen. Hansen looking to drive. Kicks it over to LeSueur. Quinn. And Peyton goes in and tries to steal it. She'll get called for the personal. That's her first team foul here in the second on Bigfork. So Peyton must be careful here. We need her on the floor for the ball game. Quinn looking to inbound underneath in the back. Norad knocks it away. Pass intended for Hansen. It'll remain Frenchtown basketball. Far side in the front court for the Bronx. Inbound to Mason Quinn. Quinn guarded by Braden Gunlock. Looking backdoor cut. Into Chloe Norad. On the cut was Ryan LeSueur. And a foul will be on number 10. That's Chloe Norad. Her first personal. second team foul at the line, shooting 2, Ryan LeSueur for the Lady Bronx. The lefty, first shot on the way, off the right side of the rim, no good, and she'll get one more. 3:08 to go, 15-9. Valkyries lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here till halftime. Second shot up, rolls around the rim, drops. It's 15-10. Braden into Peyton. Peyton quickly across the timeline, looking underneath. Floater just off the front of the key, or front of the rim, missing, but a nice looking shot by Peyton. Rebounded there by Skinner. They give it over to LeSueur. Over the corner. Hanson underneath. Back to Skinner. Skinner looking to go against Campos. LeSueur on the drive, cut off. Stolen away by Peyton Gunlock. Going to go up, off the glass, scores the bucket. The steal of the bucket by Peyton Gunlock. 2:33 to go here in the first half. Quinn across the timeline. Will give it up to LeSueur. Over to Palmer. Palmer top of the key. LeSueur. Quinn over to Hanson. Hanson on the left side. Underneath to Quinn. Quinn going against Campos. Mismatch. Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound for Bigfork. Quickly up, Peyton Gunlock. Underneath, Campos knocked away by Skinner and picked up by Hanson. Hanson across the timeline, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Hanson over to LeSueur. LeSueur backside. Palmer, three-point shot on the way is good from the left side. Staying in the ballgame with those three-point shots is Frenchtown. Peyton Gunlock will bring it across the timeline, 17-13 on your Flathead Lake Lad scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock loses a shoe, goes up, gets on the ground. And one of the Bronx loses her shoe. That's Palmer. Back in the ballgame, number 10, Hardy. Keegan Campbell will come in for Peyton Gunlock, who has 2 personals. They want to make sure she doesn't pick up that third one here in the first half. Palmer to LeSueur. 1:25 to go here in the first half. Hanson out to LeSueur. Hanson thought about the three. Kicks knocked away by Braden. Goes out of bounds. Pass intended for Palmer. 1:14 to go. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Into LeSueur. LeSueur looking over to Palmer. Palmer guarded by, stolen away by Braden Gunlock. Steps in the passing lane with her long arms and takes it away. She's guarded by Quinn. Out to Keegan Campbell. Campbell looking. Chloe Norad over to Braden Gunlock. Braden looking to drive in the corner. Norad's three on the way. A little bit too strong. Rebounded by LeSueur as Campbell's battles with her. And LeSueur will come across the timeline. About 42 seconds, about 15-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Hanson underneath to Quinn. Knocked away, stolen by Braden Gunlock. Gunlock looking to drive. Up, under. And she drives in. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And a nice drive there by Braden Gunlock. Aggressively taking it to the basket. Now at the line, Braden Gunlock will get 2 for the Valkyries. A little bit hard off the back of the iron. 14 Skinner will come back in. She'll replace Hardy. And Braden Gunlock will get 1 more for the Valkyries. Shot up, a little short, rolls around, but drops in the shooter's touch. 18-13 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. LeSueur slowly up. Shot clock is off, down to 23 seconds to go. And Frenchtown will take a timeout here with 21.6 to go here in the opening half. Valkyries up 18-13 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. A full timeout taken by Frenchtown, and I'll take a timeout as well here as the Valkyries up 18-13. All right, welcome back to Frenchtown. Here in the opening half, Valkyries lead by 5, 18-13, 21.6 to go. It'll be Frenchtown basketball. Inbounding in the front court is Palmer. She'll get it to Quinn. Mason Quinn will bring it across the timeline. Going to look for one shot. Guarded by Kenny Wade. Quinn looking. Will give it to Palmer. Looking for Quinn. Out LeSueur. LeSueur looking for Quinn. Guarded, double teamed over there. Skip pass to Hanson. Blocked by Braden Gunlock on the three-point shot by Hanson at the buzzer, so no good. The Valkyries will take a 5-point lead into the locker room here as they lead 18-13 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And I'll be back with halftime stats here from Frenchtown as the Valkyries up by 5 here in the first half. Well, welcome back to halftime. The Valkyries up 18-13 here. Halftime brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit? Hey, the New Year's coming up. Your New Year's resolution. Are you going to break it? Are you going to set something? Just going to get past this personal training, Pilates, and much, much more. Doug and Nancy Mallon, the fine folks at Montana Athletic Club, located at 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork. 837-2582. Take a look at your halftime stats scoring-wise. Here, let me bring that up. Had to go check on the other gym to see what they're at the end of the third quarter, so it'll be a jump from this game to that game for the boys. So 4 points for Quinn, 3 for Palmer on a three-point play, 3 for Ryan LeSueur, and 3 for Maya Skinner. 4 in the first. It looks like 10 in the second. 9 in the second. For 13, that is right. So they did that in the book right. And for the Valkyries, a big three-point shot by Kenny Wade in the first. She's got 3. 7 by Braden Gunlock. And 8 by Peyton Gunlock. 8 in the first, 10 in the second, and 18 overall with a 5-point lead here at half. So being a little more aggressive on the shots a little bit. Still missing a few, but getting some open looks here in the second half. So they'll look to keep that going here as we talk about the first 4 minutes of the second half are pretty key here as Bigfork comes out. Here, nobody in foul trouble for the Valkyries, but I believe there is one person in foul trouble, if I remember correctly, here for Bigfork. 2 on Peyton, and Norad with 1, Braden with 1. For Frenchtown, Quinn has 2, Palmer has 2, Haskins has 2, Skinner 1 and LeSueur 1, so nobody in foul trouble yet there for Frenchtown, the Lady Bronx. 406-270-7384. If you're listening out there, we'll get the second half underway here momentarily as the Valkyries are battling with the Frenchtown Lady Bronx here. See how this goes, and hopefully we might be a little bit late coming on the air with the boys' game. But we'll stick it right here to the end of the girls' game, wrap things up. Not much of a post game, and then we'll head over to try to catch the start of the boys' game. If not, as it's end of the game, we'll get you all caught up here on BFS, the events here on YouTube, here from Frenchtown, Montana. Over the middle school, a little jaunt over to the high school, but we'll get underway here. Is trying to see, it'll look like it'll be Frenchtown basketball to start the second half here from Frenchtown High School, middle school. We're in the middle school here. So Peyton and Braden Gunlock, Campos, Norad, and Kenny Wade to start. Same starters, I believe, for Frenchtown. It's Mason Quinn, Ryan LeSueur, Blake Hardy, Heather Haskins, and Maya Skinner. And Frenchtown basketball to start in the second half. Here we go. Into Quinn. Guarded by Wade. Trying to keep her from scoring, driving in. We'll get over LeSueur. Underneath, Braden Gunlock knocks it away, steals it. Comes up with a loose ball. Braden looking to drive. And she's going to get fouled near the top of the key as Frenchtown reaches in. That's the third personal on Mason Quinn. First team foul here in the third. Norad in the front court to inbound for Bigfork. Looking in the back court, Peyton Gunlock. Brings it across the timeline. Peyton looking to drive. Up. Oh, she gets hammered. Number 14, Maya Skinner. She tries to turn and drive to the basket. And looks like she'll get 2 shots. That's the second personal on Skinner. Second team foul on Frenchtown. And Peyton Gunlock at the line to shoot 2. Off the back of the rim, no good. She'll get 1 more. Shot up. This one's good. 7:38 to go. 19-13 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Valkyries up by 6 is Haskins. Top of the key. Get over LeSueur. LeSueur looking back to Haskins. Haskins underneath the Quinn. Kicks it out. Number 10 shot on the way. Misses it. Braden Gunlock with the rebound on the missed shot by Hardy. Braden gets knocked down. No foul called as Hardy will take it to the bucket with the left hand. NORAD will get it into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive in the corner. Braden up, kicks it out. NORAD in the corner. Wade, three-point shot by Wade on the way. Braden Gunlock right there, grabs the rebound, kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock, top of the key. 3, in and out, no good. Rebound and nearly grabbed by Kenny Wade. Quickly up. Peyton's going to steal the shot. Pass it intended for LeSueur and looking to drive in. Kick, drops it. Campos throws it up, misses it, grabs the loose ball nearly and taken away by LeSueur. LeSueur for Frenchtown. 6:30 counting here in the third quarter. 19-15 Valkyries lead on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Quinn. Quinn on the drive gets fouled. She'll score the bucket and go to the free throw line. And she'll get one shot. Personal on Chloe NORAD, her first team foul on Bigfork. Quinn's shot up is good. Braden Gunlock into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking around her back. Drive, Braden Gunlock, top of the key. Looking to drive right side. Over to Peyton. Underneath, Kenny Wade. Looked like she got fouled. No foul called. Quinn with the basketball. Over to LeSueur. Sueur. Three-point shot on the way. In and out by number 12, Haskins. Rebounded by LeSueur. We'll give it over to Quinn. Quinn thought about the three-point shot. Traveling violation on Quinn. They're going to call a foul on Braden Gunlock as Quinn slammed into her. But they call a foul on Braden. That's her second team foul. In to Hardy. Over to Haskins. Haskins three-point shot off the rim, no good. Quinn saves it from going out of bounds. Trapped in the corner. As Frenchtown will take a timeout here with 5:24 to go here in the third quarter. A 30-second timeout taken by the Bronx. A little scrappy here. Here, 19-18 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Valkyries lead by 1 as Frenchtown has cut into the lead here, and you knew they would come out firing. It'll be Frenchtown basketball here on the near side. LeSueur to inbound. Gets it in to Haskins. Haskins underneath the Quinn. Quinn nearly loses it. Braden Gunlock underneath. Skinner throws it up. Taken away. Kenny Wade grabs it. It'll be Bigfork basketball on the held ball. Braden Gunlock to inbound. She'll give it over to Peyton. Peyton across the timeline for Bigfork. We'll give it up to Braden. Over to Wade. Wade looking to drive. Braden. Peyton, three-point shot on the way. No, rebounded. Campos nearly had it. And Haskins will grab it underneath. Inbound to Quinn. Top of the key. We'll give it over to Hardy. Underneath Quinn on Campos. Quinn, left-handed layup off the glass for 2. Peyton Gunlock going to cross the timeline. Over to Braden. Braden looking. Drive in. Underneath. Had Campos. Off of Campos' hand and Frenchtown basketball on the turnover. Valkyries down 20-19 now on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Peyton Despain will come in for Chloe Norad for Bigfork. Also in the ballgame, Jesse Palmer, along with Bailey Hansen for the Bronx. Palmer to Spain. Gives it up. Kenny Wade. Wade quickly up to Spain. Underneath. Tries to get it to Campos. 24 will come in the ballgame for Bigfork. That's Celia Jensen coming in for Campos. Peyton Gunlock nearly with the steal. And Hanson to inbound here in the front court. Gets it in the back court to Palmer. Palmer looking to drive. Quinn from the left side, 3-point shot on the way. Rebounded by Braden Gunlock. Over to Peyton. Peyton left side. Looking to drive. Up, floater. Off the rim, no good. Grabbed by Peyton. Fouls her own shot. Over to Braden. Braden, 3-point shot on the way. Off the rim. Over the top. No good. It'll be Frenchtown basketball. 3:29 to go. Valkyries trail by 1 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Quinn will get it into Palmer. Palmer will get it over to Jensen. Jensen quickly out to Palmer. Palmer top of the key. Over to Haskins. Haskins. LeSueur. Haskins skipped past to Jensen. Nearly traveled. LeSueur gives it up. 3-point shot on the way by Haskins is good by Frenchtown. Fouls at number 12, Heather Haskins. That'll be her third team foul. Norab will come back in for Bigfork. Skinner will come back in for Frenchtown. Despain will come out. Kenny Wade inbound, gets it into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive. Up, floater. Falls around and drops for the point guard. Peyton Gunlock, 23-21 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Into Quinn. Jensen. LeSueur goes over the back and grabs the basketball. 3-point shot by Palmer, top of the key. Good by Frenchtown. Braden Gunlock. Braden looking, kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock, 3 on the way is good from the right side. 2:16 to go here in the third quarter. 26-24. Frenchtown leads Bigfork. They'll give it over to Hanson. Hanson skip past LeSueur. Mason Quinn over to Palmer. Palmer looking top of the key to Hanson. Hanson looking. Quinn. Clear out. Left hand off the glass for 2. Braden into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton across the timeline. Peyton throws up a 3. Is good by Peyton Gunlock. Brings the Valkyries within 1. 28-27. 1:35 to go here in the third. Over to the Sewer. Kerr. Skinner underneath. Had position on Norad. Scores the bucket, on the pass from Quinn. Braden Gunlock quickly up, left side. Going to pull up, gives it up to Peyton. Peyton looking to drive on Hanson. Peyton, look. Braden, left side. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kenny Wade. Wade, blocked by Quinn. And Quinn grabs it. Under a minute to go here in the third. 30-27. Frenchtown leads Bigfork on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Quick out, Kerr. Cecilia Jensen. Shot on the way by 14. As Norad will battle inside off of Palmer. Bigfork basketball. Number 12, Haskins in the ballgame. In for Mason Quinn. Braden Gunlock gets it into Kenny Wade. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Bigfork down by 3. Over to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive. Floater. And Hanson with the basketball for Frenchtown off the miss. Hanson looking. Over. Looking to drive is 12. That's Haskins out quickly. Over and back, but Peyton Gunlock's going to be right there, left hand. Throws it off the glass for 2. Great hustle by Peyton Gunlock. 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That's a traveling violation. Yes, you can't go down and stand back up without dribbling on Heather Haskins. As number 10, Hardy will come back in. 3.1 to go. As Haskins will go out. And Wade to inbound in the backcourt. Can he get it? Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking. Long 3 on the way. Oh! Off the rim. It would have been good if it had went down. She got it off before the buzzer. Does Peyton Gunlock. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Valkyries trailed by 1, 30-29 on your Flathead Lake Line scoreboard. I'll take a timeout here from Frenchtown as well. Welcome back to Frenchtown. We head to the fourth quarter. Valkyries down by 1 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. It'll be Frenchtown basketball to start the fourth. It'll be Celia Jensen in for Bigfork, along with Peyton and Braden Gunlock, Kenny Wade, and Chloe Norad. In the quarter to Quinn. Quickly out. Peyton Gunlock going to make the steal. Foul going to be called on Frenchtown as Peyton was not ready to go on a breakaway. Number 12, that's going to be Heather Haskins, her first team foul. And Jesse Palmer will come back in for Haskins, who has to sit with 4. Wade will get it in to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton top of the key. Over to Braden. Braden left side. You have Quinn. You got Palmer. LeSueur. Hardy. And Skinner in for Frenchtown. Shot up. Misses it. Right there as Chloe Norad kicks it out. Shot on the way. Kenny Wade off the rim. No good. Braden battling there with Quinn for it. Knocked off by Quinn out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball underneath as Braden tries to grab the rebound with 7:24 to go here in the ball game. Braden out to Peyton Gunlock. Feeds it back. Norad will grab it. Peyton thought about the long three and thought better. Going to set something up. Screen going to be put on by Kenny Wade. Peyton going to drive in. Looking to find Braden. Back to Peyton from Jensen underneath. Got Chloe Norad. Norad trying to go up. Kicks it out. Kenny Wade, three. Right side. Gets it to drop. Does Kenny Wade. So she had a big fourth quarter yesterday with a couple of threes. We'll get it up to Palmer. Palmer, top of the key. Wade, Gardner right there. Little 2-1-2 zone looking underneath. Stolen away, knocked away by Kenny Wade. So the Valkyries hustling on defense here. 32-30 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Valkyries lead here with 6:41 to go in the ballgame. Into Quinn. Quinn will kick it out in the corner to Palmer. Palmer underneath to Quinn. Quinn guarded by Braden Gunlock. Quinn looking, throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking. Palmer nearly grabs her. Peyton going to bring it out and set things up. Palmer slaps at it. Over to Braden. Braden right side three. Off the rim, no good. Is 24. Jensen battles for the rebound. Frenchtown grabs it. Palmer. Palmer looking. Finds Quinn. Stolen away by Braden. Right to Kenny Wade. Wade looking. Out to Peyton. Three on the way. No good. Braden. Oh, Quinn grabs it for Frenchtown. As two Bigfork, Jensen and Braden Gunlock battling with her. They'll kick it out to Hardy. Top of the key. Skinner. Skinner over to Quinn. Quinn left side. That one looks short. Misses it up. Grabbed there by Hardy. Off the rebound. Under to Skinner. Quinn feeds it underneath. Skinner throws it up. Goes off the top of the 35-second shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 5:31 to go. Here, Braden Gunlock. She'll get it into Peyton Gunlock with 5:30 then counting. And Bigfork will take a full timeout. Number 5, Bailey Hanson back in for Frenchtown. A full timeout taken by the Valkyries here. They'll have 2 left after this. With here in the fourth quarter, 32-30 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Valkyries lead, and I'll take a timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Frenchtown. The Valkyries up by 2. 5:24 to go here in this ball game. In the front court, Norad will inbound to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking. Got Wade on the left side, Braden on the right side. Braden, right wing. Back out to Peyton. Peyton top of the key. Man-to-man defense. Peyton looking, kicks it over. Kenny Wade bounces it. Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound. Knocked away. Braden grabs it. Gets it up, no foul, puts it up left-hand as she gets the rebound as Quinn goes down here. And a left-handed basket there on the rebound by Braden Gunlock. Over to Jensen. Out to LeSueur. No, skip pass. Over to Palmer. LeSueur, Quinn, Jensen looking for the right wing. Underneath, Skinner. Skinner looking. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Quinn knocked away by Braden Gunlock in her long arms. Kenny Wade with the basketball for Bigfork. 4:30 and counting. Braden Gunlock, long three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Skinner off the foot of her teammate. Palmer and Chloe Norad will tie up Skinner. Skinner went to dribble. It went off Palmer right back, and then Bigfork reaching in and tying it up. Number 12, Heather Haskins, will come in for Skinner, as Haskins playing the ball game with 4 personals. One more, and she is done for the night. Into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive. Up, under, off the glass. Blocked out of bounds, no call. It's going to be Bigfork basketball. And Braden Gunlock to inbound with 4:16 to go. 34-30 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Braden into Chloe Norad. Norad looking. Gets it out to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade right side, top of the key. Looking underneath. Finds Braden, taken away by Quinn. Quinn looking to drive, baseline. Kicks it out. Shot on the way by Haskins. 3-point shot is good for the left corner. Peyton Gunlock with the basketball. Over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade. Right side, right wing, looking to drive. Underneath, finds. Nice shot up there by Jensen. Celia Jensen on the nice pass by Kenny Wade underneath. And Jensen bangs it off the glass for 2. Haskins will get it out to LeSueur. Back to Palmer. LeSueur over to Jensen. Jensen looking for Quinn underneath. Quinn looking to drive. Pulls it out. Palmer. Left side 3, misses it. It went off the shot clock, so it's out of bounds. Bigfork basketball, 36-33 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Braden Gunlock into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton, 3:15 to go. Over to Braden. Braden back to Peyton. Over to Wade. Wade, wide open 3. A little bit short. Up to Palmer. Palmer looking to drive. Kicks it over Jensen underneath. Knocks it off the glass. Braden grabs a loose ball for Bigfork. Didn't pay attention as Haskins was right behind. That's double dribble, but they didn't call it. And they foul on Bigfork instead. Third personal on Braden Gunlock. First team foul on Bigfork here in the 4th. LeSueur to inbound for Frenchtown. Trying to get it to Quinn. Will get it to Palmer on the left side. Left wing, she'll bring it out to the top of the key. Kicks over to LeSueur. Quinn trying to post up underneath. Braden Gunlock going to do a job on defense. Jensen looking to drive. Kicks it over to Palmer. Palmer on the right wing. Out top. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 2:35 to go. Palmer. Quinn in the corner. Looking to drive is Quinn on Braden Gunlock. Shoots it up. No good. Jensen gets on the floor. It's a good call for the personal. Yeah, number 24, that's Celia Jensen, her first. Second team foul, a 30-second timeout taken by Frenchtown here. With 2:22 to go here. Valkyries up 36-33. I thought Frenchtown got away with a double dribble. She steals it, dribbles it, grabs it, and then she dribbles it again, but they missed that call. So Valkyries up by 3, trying to hold on to this one in a battle underneath. It'll be Frenchtown basketball in the front court as Haskins will inbound on their side for the Bronx. Gets it into Quinn. Back to Haskins. Thought about the 3. Gives it out to Palmer. Palmer near the top of the key. Over to Haskins. Haskins looking for Quinn. Quinn, top of the key. Facing up against Braden Gunlock. Looks to drive in. Blocked. Kenny Wade comes up with it. As Braden comes up with a rejection. Just stood there. And Quinn tried to shoot right into her. Out to Peyton Gunlock, top of the key. Under 2 to go. 25 seconds of the shot clock. Braden Gunlock off it. No misses. Gets her own rebound. Peyton does. Fighting for his Jensen on the floor. Is Kenny Wade along with Haskins. It'll be Possession arrow belonged to Frenchtown. 1:47 to go. 36-33 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. LeSueur, top of the key, across the timeline. Quickly over to Jensen. Jensen looking. Nearly loses it. Wade right there. That is a double dribble. She picks it up and dribbles again. Turnover to Bigfork. 1:36 to go to take care of the basketball. Nobody in close to shooting free throws. And Peyton will bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Just need a good shot. Kenny Wade out the top. Peyton Gunlock over to Wade. Thought about it. Chloe Norad shoots. Blocked by Quinn into the backboard. And she'll come away with a loose ball. Quinn quickly. Haskins, three-point shot on the way. No good. Quinn will get the rebound. Braden standing right there. And Quinn just falls to the ground. And they'll call a foul against fouls on Chloe Norad, her third team foul, as Quinn will go to the line to shoot two. So it wasn't on Wade. It must have been on Norad reaching in. Quinn, free throw is short. She'll get one more. One possession game, 36-33. Both teams have 2 timeouts left here with 1:11 to go in the ball game. Bigfork up 36-33 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Quinn's second shot up. This one is good. So now Frenchtown within 2, 36-34. Over to Peyton Gunlock from Braden Gunlock. Looking across, gives it to Norad. Norad front court, back to Peyton. 1 minute to go. Peyton top of the key for the Valkyries. Look it, over to Braden Gunlock. Back to Peyton. Peyton three-point shot in the way. In and out, no good. Braden right there, grabs the rebound, puts it off the glass, scores the bucket, and the Valkyries with a 4-point lead, 38-34. 40 seconds to go. 31 seconds on the shot clock, about a 10-second time difference. Jensen misses it. Celia Jensen will give it up to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking. She's going to get fouled in the backcourt. But that's only 2 team fouls against Frenchtown. And that'll be the third one on Palmer. Number 14, Skinner, along with number 10, Blake Hardy, come back in the ballgame for Frenchtown. 32.8 to go. The shot clock is off. Valkyries just need to get it in. They're going to keep fouling them. Gets it into Peyton Gunlock. And the foul's number 14, Maya Skinner. That's her third team foul. 2 more, and free throws will be shot by Bigfork. Quinn guarding the inbound. Gets it into Peyton. Peyton backcourt. Looking to drive up. She'll get fouled there by Hanson. And that's 14 fouls. 1 more, and Bigfork will shoot free throws. 28.5 to go here. The Valkyries up 38-34, so a 2-possession ball game. Bigfork takes a timeout before the 5-second violation. A 30-second timeout taken by the Valkyries. Number 12, Haskins, comes in with their 4 personals. So 14 fouls on Frenchtown. I'll stay right here, this 30-second timeout. (38-34). Bigfork just needs to get it in. If they get fouled, they get 2 free throws. They got a 2-possession game already. They could extend it. So Norad to inbound instead of Wade this time. Quinn guarding the inbounder. In the backcourt. Wade will grab it. She gets fouled instantaneously by Hardy, I believe. And Wade will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Bigfork. 27.2 to go here in the ballgame. 38-34 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. Kenny Wade, number 12, the senior, to shoot 2 for Bigfork. Shot up. Makes the first one, and she'll get one more. As Hanson will come back in for Hardy for Frenchtown. Bigfork with 1 timeout. Frenchtown with 2. Shot up. Second shot is good by Wade. A 6-point lead. 2-possession lead by Bigfork. Just don't give up a 3. Quinn across the timeline. Will kick it over. LeSueur knocked away by Braden Gunlock. Nearly stolen away. Haskins will throw it up. LeSueur will grab it. Knocked away by Peyton Gunlock. Inbound to Haskins. Over the corner to Quinn. Quinn looking to drive. Cut off by Bigfork. Throws it up. Blocked. There, Norab will grab the rebound. And that'll be your final, 40-34. The Valkyries win this one and hold on against the Lady Broncs of Frenchtown here from Frenchtown, Montana. I'm going to wrap things up here as the Vikings are probably underway in the other gym. And so Bigfork wins this one by 6, 40-34. Better ball game than yesterday. Maybe I'll get to talk to Coach at halftime of the boys, but I'm going to shut things down and head over to kick on the Vikings as they take on the Broncs in the other gym. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back with you on the flip side. Final 40-34. The Valkyries win this one.